Hello and welcome to episode 2 of the Kerbal Space Program Let's Play. My name is George. Today we're going to do a docking tutorial. Just gonna go ahead and get right in. This is how I have learned to dock. I have never unsuccessfully docked, so I think this is generally easy, I guess you could say. You could get a little more elaborate into it, but this is what I found to be the easiest. So, I've already sent a vehicle into orbit, and it is sitting there waiting for us to dock to it, so I've created this guy right here, who is going to go up and dock to it. We've got a little bit too much RCS fuel. I don't know exactly how much we're going to need, but best to take into account, you know, possible accidents or whatnot. So plenty of fuel. Equalized RCS thrusters. You don't want just one set. You want two generally to give you more control. You don't want to have it off center and then find yourself tilting when you're trying to move down or up or whatever. Alright, let's go to the launch pad. And here we go. Okay. I was worried my game crashed. Alright. So these solid rocket boosters are very, very big and more than enough to carry this up without this little thruster down here, so I just give ourselves a little bit of thrust to make sure that we can stay pointed straight up, and then I throttle up when these guys are out. So I'm just going to check my staging real quick. Alright, good. Alright, we launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition and liftoff. So yeah. Oh, SAS. Don't forget to turn on your SAS. Oh, okay, we're good. That's fine. Go over there for a second. Okay. Yeah. Going well. We're already... I'm not going to worry about throttling at the right time or whatever. We're just going to go for it. So I'm going to use our RCS here to make sure that we're staying straight. Alright, and solid rocket boosters are almost out, so I'm going to throttle up the main engine. All the way up, and boom. Good. Okay. To tilt us over a bit. Let's see where we're at. We're going to be docking with this guy right here. I have a space center up that I've put into orbit as well. We'll do something with that later on. Alright, let's see how we're doing. 16. Good. Okay, get us a little more on track. Alright. Doing fine with RCS fuel. I don't know why I packed so much. I just didn't want to run out during the middle of the episode. That'd be kind of embarrassing. Okay. Let's take a look at this again. 24, 25. Alright, going up. We're just going to keep this angle here. This is a good angle. Might have to use a bit of this stage here to get us into orbit, but that's okay. 32, 33. How high is this guy? 272. Okay. We might have launched at a really good time. Or actually at a bad time. Sirens outside my window. Don't know what that's about. Okay. Alright. 52, 58. Alright. Here we go. Now we're picking up the altitude. Going to turn over to about a 45-degree angle. Make sure we're right on 90. much horizontal movement out of this guy as we can. Before we switch, okay, that's out, and fire that engine. Okay, off we go. I have sent this into orbit before, I wanted to make sure, but I think we'll be okay. If not, I'm going to have to re-record this episode, which would be embarrassing to just me. I don't want to do that. It's time wasted. Yeah, we're gonna make it. We got plenty of fuel. So, what we're doing here is we're just getting ourselves into orbit, and we're gonna get ourselves on an orbit that's pretty close to this orbit here. We'll probably be somewhere around here, about that area, expectedly. And what we're going to do is we're going to catch up to it. We're going to catch up to this rocket because we will be orbiting the planet faster than this, so probably could have waited to start my orbit, or to start my launch. Oh well. Okay. If we can see it. Nah, it's still way too far away. Alright, this is at 272, right? Okay. I'm gonna cut off at like 260. Actually 250. This thing may not be in those circular orbits, I don't remember. Alright. We are on our way. We're going to add a maneuver right here. Pull out, and 2, 3, 4. That's okay. That's fine. Okay, let's get ourselves situated for the burn on the blue marker. Alright. Quit flying around. Stop it. Alright. That should be good. Little changes. Okay, there we go. 5 minutes till the burn. We're going to time accelerate. Out. 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. It's a 30-second, 34-second burn. So we're going to start about 15 seconds early. A little more than that. Let's start at 17 seconds early. Alright, 21, 19, 18, 17. Hit that throttle. Alright. Definitely gonna make it. Now, I can't control this craft and take it to the spacecraft because I didn't put any RCS on it. So it's going to be totally independent. Right, that should do it. Yeah. Alright, good. Get rid of that. Alright, now here comes the more boring part, I guess you could say. So basically what's happening is, ooh, that's off by a lot. Let's fix that. We're gonna have to do a burn about here. Here, first let's set that as the target so we can see a little bit clearer where they... Alright. Looks like it's about here. Alright. And we're going to go up a smidgen, I think. Yeah? Is that right? Are we there yet? No? A little bit more? Okay, that'll do it. No, I want to keep it. Stupid thing. Alright. Going to go up. There. Alright, good. Keep that. Yes, keep it. Okay, so we are going to time accelerate all the way around. Why did it slow down there? That's going to be annoying. maybe I need to increase my orbit a little bit. Right, 10 seconds to that burn. We're going to point right here. A little behind. Hold that thought. Basically what that burn was for is that we were on a bit different of an axis of orbit. It's this guy right here. So we needed to get ourselves on the same plane. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to time accelerate as much as we can. Alright, I'm going to need to do a burn here. Just a tiny one. 250, 235, yeah, that needs to be it. Over 250 as well. There we go. And that's going to be in... Where's it at? There we go. Right there. Come back, come back. Whoa. Alright, let's use some of the RC. Why is it backwards? Oh, I'm upside down. I was very confused there for a second. And hold that. Okay. Go over. Very short burn. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 0 minutes. And, oh, missed it by a little bit. That's fine. And boom. Alright. Now we should be able to time accelerate. Because, see how we're now further away? We want to get to the point where we loop back around and get close to it. So we're going to time accelerate. Getting further away, further away. This is taking longer than I want it to. One thing that I wanted to mention during this video, which I guess I could do it right now, is the Kerbal Space Program developers squad are doing a contest with, I think it's called I Dream of Space, where if you take the coolest screenshot and post it on the forums and people will vote, and you have a chance to go on a suborbital flight, which is awesome. Don't know if I would contend. I'm pretty tall, and I don't know what the aspects are. I have to take a closer look at it, but I'll post a link in the description about that. So you can go and take some cool Kerbal Space Program pictures. Alright, and we're getting pretty close here. So what we're doing is we're catching up to this guy, because we're going a little bit faster around the planet. Our orbit time is a little slower. Alright, and bam. Right on target. Okay, now what we're going to do is, let's see, 21 kilometers away. We are going to point ourselves right at it. And we're just going to burn straight at it. Do a hard burn. And cut it off about there. Oh. Okay, that's fine. How are we doing on fuel? Not a lot of fuel, so we need to be careful. We can do the rest with RCS if we need to, although that is going to be very slow. Okay. We're going to point ourselves retrograde and get ready to slow ourselves down. Want to get as close as we can. Keep in mind this isn't the most efficient way to do this, but this is the easiest, I guess you could say. Depends on personal preference. So let's time accelerate. See, it's drifting that way. That's not necessarily a good thing, but it's not the worst thing that could be happening. Okay, let's slow down. Now we're going to kind of re-burn here. We're going to slow us down relative to the rocket itself. Okay? And then we're going to point back at it again and then burn one more time. We're not going to have a lot of fuel, but there's plenty of fuel in the other rocket. So we can transfer a bit over for our deorbiting. Don't think I'll show the deorbiting. That's kind of a boring part. Okay. Doing great on RCS, and we are almost out of fuel. Probably could have used a little bit extra. Or just a more powerful rocket at takeoff. Alright, it's time accelerate. It's not moving very much, that's good. Moving a little bit this way. You can see the thrilling names that I've given these rockets. 1.0 and 1.2. I had a 1.1 and it didn't work very well. Alright. And we're gonna run out of fuel, but we got tons of RCS, so that's okay. Burn the remainder of that fuel. Not quite the remainder. And then we're gonna point back at it and burn what we've got left to get us to it. With practice, this gets easier. Oh, and we're out of fuel. Alright, we're going to turn on the RCS. I'm going to press H. That's going to fire us, get us a little quicker. Guess I could have just time accelerated, but that's not that fun. Alright, good. Tons of RCS fuel, and this tank is completely empty. Nothing more from it that we can use. Alright, oh, throttle up still. Alright, time accelerate, getting closer, 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 and slow down. And we're gonna hit N on the RCS, slow ourselves down. Woo, passing it. Hello, goodbye. Slow down. Oh, phone just went off. I'll ignore it. Alright, here we are. We're right at it. You can see it there. Alright. Now what I've done is I've pointed this guy so he's facing north. You want them to face north. If you're facing like I'm facing, as you orbit around the planet, you are not locked in. So if I point this guy like this, when we are on the opposite side of the planet, I will be like this. And you don't think that it would occur that fast, but it happens faster than you would think. So you don't want this thing to be completely rotating as you're going. Alright, it's starting to get away from us. I'm going to point towards it. And RCS, and get us going back towards it again. Okay. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to face north, or south, whatever, so that as you're going around the planet, instead of moving and flipping all the way around, you're really just rotating like this. So that keeps that thing nice and close. So in this case, because this is pointing north, we want to point ourselves south. So I'm going to point south here. Get us right on the money, and we're going to need to go back, getting away from it. I think in the next episode we'll go to the moon. I think that sounds fun. Haven't been in a while. Alright, so now you're going to want to go into chase cam mode. Why did it go like that? Maybe you don't want to go into chase cam mode. Alright. So now we need to go upwards. Camera's going weird. Alright. Whatever. We're gonna go free cam. Alright. Getting closer to it, closer to it. So we're just to slow us down a bit. You see, we're a bit unbalanced. Not necessarily a good thing. So you're just going to tweak yourself, get yourself headed right at it. And when you get close, you can see we have that docking port right there. We're going to set that docking port as our target. And I don't like how we are. Alright, we need to slow down. Okay, here we go. We're right at it. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I was like, why am I going down? Focus. Focus, focus, focus. Okay. Alright, getting close, getting close. And we're going to slow ourselves down a bit, so we're right on the money. And speed back up. And they should magnetize. Oh! Whoops. Okay. We need to go this way. And up. And forward. Okay. Whoops. We missed. That would be really bad if that actually happened. In the actual space program. That could be very bad. Okay. Drifting again. Alright. Oh, there they go. You want to turn off your SAS. And voila. We are docked. Turn off the RCS, turn back on the SAS so we're not swinging around. Awesome. So that's how you dock. Pretty easy. Don't know if I would have gone with as much RCS fuel as I did. Threw us a bit off kilter. You can see that we still have a lot of propellant left. Probably could have just gone with this tank right here and not gone with these external ones. Anyway, I hope this was helpful with you learning how to dock in Kerbal Space Program. Docking is very essential if you want to explore other planets and things like that. It just makes things a lot more simple, so you're not making a huge rocket on the launch pad and sending them off to another planet. You can just send it up piece by piece and use refueling and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer fuel to get these guys set. Alright, a little bit more. Oh, that was the wrong button. There we go. Alright. Thank you for watching. Please tell me in the comments below how I did. As I said in the first episode, I'm just getting started and I'd like to do this a lot more. So tell me what I did right, tell me what I did wrong, and feel free to like, favorite, and subscribe this video if you feel so obliged to do so. And I will see you next time.